So how many more bad trades, bad years are you going to have until you start trading with a consistent system? Newton's third law: for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. Therefore, if you want your reaction to be consistent results, you must have a consistent approach. Your input leads to your output. Your stimulus leads to your response. You have to develop a consistent approach if you ever want or ever stand a chance to obtaining your dreams in the market. I'm Joshua Salvetti. Welcome to High Performance Trader, and today we're going to be breaking down a very simple 3-step approach that has changed the game for me. As a matter of fact, we're not just going to be breaking it down. I'm going to be gift wrapping you a very extremely useful mini course. Check this out. You click the link below, you're going to come over to my website, and you're going to see here the HPT cross I have packaged perfectly for traders of all different experiences to benefit immensely from. You click the link below and you come over to High Performance Trader, and I have spelled out the most beautiful edge for you. It's extremely simple. As a matter of fact, it has to be simple. The most effective things in life are simple. Trading is no different. If you want to reach your dreams, if you want to hit your goals, if you want to become a consistently profitable trader, you have to ask yourself, what do 90% of traders have in common that fail? They can't remain focused, they can't concentrate, and they sure as hell cannot execute a strategy on a repeatable basis. They overcomplicate everything. I used to be one of these traders. I used to think since this game had so much upside potential that it had to be hard. There's traders making millions of dollars. There's no way it could be simple. But that's what every trader thinks. Therefore, that's why they fail. Think about it. If you're trying to plant a garden and you drop a seed into the soil, you water it, you walk away, and then 15 minutes you come back and you go, "Oh my Lord, let's check how that seed's doing." And you rip up the soil, you grab the seed, and you go, "Oh, it hasn't done anything yet. Let's put a new seed in there." Right? And then you do the same exact thing. You put a seed in there, you drop it in. And then you come back in 15 minutes, you go, "Oh man, this one's not working well either. Let's try a different seed." You would be borderline crazy to expect that garden to ever be built, correct? Well, the market is the exact same thing. You guys are literally coming to the market day in and day out, changing your strategy like they're socks. Listen, guys, just like business, just like anything in life, you need a system if you want any sort of result. I used to be over 300 pounds. I was extremely obese, fat, and lazy. Then I decided I didn't want to be 300 pounds anymore. So what did I do? I changed my habits. What are your habits? Your habits are systems. Your habits are programs, right? You got to change the way you eat. You got to change your exercise routine, right? You got to start counting your macros, right? You can't just eat whatever you want, right? You can't just eat milkshakes each and every single day. Otherwise, the price for that is obesity. See, everything you do in life has a price, and this is the price of consistent profitability. You have to develop a system that you can execute. I'm not talking about just executing it when it presents itself. I'm talking you execute it always. If it doesn't present itself, you do not act. This edge, as a matter of fact, if you come down and you click the link below, this will bring you to the high level summary and you'll get all the data. This data is what changed the game for me. This data is what I gift wrap and deliver to you on a monthly basis, because you won't trade the system confidently until you have the data, the evidence. See, a lot of traders tell me that they struggle being disciplined, and I don't believe that's true. I believe they just don't have the knowledge. Because if you had the knowledge and the awareness and the wisdom that lies behind this strategy, there's no way that you wouldn't trade it. There's no way, come tomorrow, which is Monday, that I will trade anything but this strategy, because it has an 82% win ratio over the last 6 months, right? This means out of 107 trades, 88 of them were profitable. Why would I trade anything else? And you have to ask yourself the same thing. Guys, I traded for a very long time with no system, completely emotional, going off my gut, and it doesn't work. Don't let any other resource lead you to believe different. Instead, click the link below, come over to HPT, take the mini course, punch your email in, get affiliated, and get a part of a strong team that executes this system day in and day out. But this is what the high-level summaries look like. They're extremely effective. They go over every trade that we took the previous month and what the specifications are, the notes, etc. This is a massive resource that I'm giving away completely for free for a limited time only. This is what changed my life, and until you develop a system, you will not see consistent results. So the day I want to be talking about is March 6th, 2025. This is the trade we took right here. It was kind of frustrating because of how long we had to wait for our system to present itself, but we were patient, and once it presented itself, we acted, and we took a beautiful trade here for 34%, clearing over $400 on one SPX contract. Once again, I do not take a trade until my system presents itself. See, a lot of traders ask me, right? They're like, Josh, I got butchered in the morning, right? It was a tough morning for me. Why was it tough? Oh, well, our edge didn't present itself. So you couldn't sit on your hands? You only want to put money on the line when the conditions are proper. Do not be the trader that just trades to satisfy an itch. It's not your goal to be green today. It's your goal to be green this month. And to be green this month, you must execute a system. If you don't execute the system, you then open doors for inconsistencies to come in and ruin your equity curve. So the day we're talking about is 3/6/2025. This is what the market looked like, right? Very quick. We're going to make this very simple. Open print is established. Step number 1 of our 3-step approach is identify the critical level, right? So that's going to be open print. The 9:30 bell goes off. That's the level you identify. If you join my team, I have indicators that pop this up on your chart. Number 2 is identify the moving average cross, right? You have to be completely aware of your moving averages, and you have to be able to spot them making the move. Open print, established. Moving average cross. This is the EMA cloud. Goes from red to green, right? Once again, guys, it's got to be simple. If it's not simple, I'm not going to be able to execute it. This is called the crossover, right? So when the cloud goes from red to green, at that point, I'm now looking for my entry criteria, right? So once again, number 1, critical level. Number 2, moving average cross. Number 3 is an RBI or a GBI, right? This part right here, number 3, is not meant to get you in at the perfect time. It's to get you in with calculated risk. It's extremely important. If you cannot wait for the RBI or the GBI, you will never see the results that you want. The RBI GBI process is one of the most important parts of the system because it filters out choppy market conditions. It helps you identify exactly where to put your risk, and it gives you a massive edge over other traders in the market because they can't wait for it. They can't wait for it. They get in early, and you'll see if you do not wait for this to present itself, the market will end up being choppy, and any trend that doesn't have an RBI or a GBI in it, I don't want to be a part of. I've done tons of research on this. If the trend does not have an RBI or a GBI, I do not want to trade it. So that is why we were extremely patient this whole morning until I finally got an RBI here off open print on SPX, put my stop below the red bar, targeted the 50 EMA, and captured a beautiful trade for 34% ROI. But why this day was so good was because I executed my system, right? So guys, take advantage of this offer. It's completely free to you. All you have to do is click the link below, come over to my website, punch your email into the bottom, and you will get full access to these high-level summaries and this mini course. I truly believe in data. The more evidence you accumulate, the easier it is for you to execute this. But guys, become logical. Ask yourself, do I really want to keep trading in a disorganized, inconsistent manner? Or do I want to take control of my future, of my trading results, and implement a system that I can lean on? I'm Joshua Salvetti. I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. Make sure you hit a like, follow for more, and I'll see you in the next.